Hi guys. Morning, Nikki. Obviously this class was scheduled to go live at 10, but I am going to do it half an hour earlier, so I'm not expecting many people to join in right at this second. It's just going to work better around Eli's nap time this morning. So I'm going to go for this live stretch now, but obviously it will be saved for later if you want to do it later. The stretch can be for everyone, so whether you're prenatal or postnatal as well, you can do the stretch. If you are pregnant, you want to avoid any movements that we're going to do that are twisting movements, so avoid any twisting, because obviously we don't want to be twisting the abdominal areas. If it's the case that it's a twisting movement, you're just going to keep to the first movement before that and just really sink into that stretch, okay? So if I move into something that is twisting, you just stay exactly where you are and you just take some deep breaths. And downward dogs as well if you're pregnant. So when I go into downward dog, you can do downward dogs when you're pregnant. It depends on how comfortable you feel doing them. If you find them a little bit uncomfortable or you haven't really done them before, then don't start doing it in the middle of your pregnancy. If you've done downward dogs before pregnancy or you have been stretching during a pregnancy, then you can give it a try and it should be okay. But otherwise I would just avoid downward dogs. And again, you just want to stay in the stretch that you was previously in and just hold that stretch. If I go into a downward dog, you just ignore me and you keep doing what you're doing. So I'm gonna go in. Hi Steph. Into my stretch position. So if you want to join me now, it is half an hour earlier than scheduled. Just quickly join in. Otherwise, you can wait until 10 o'clock because it will be saved at 10 o'clock as well. So just get comfortable. Whether you want to cross your legs or maybe you want to bring your feet forward or maybe you want to bring your feet together. It's up to you. Okay. Just close your eyes, whatever position you're in, whatever place you are, just close your eyes. Keep your spine up tall, your body up tall. And before we start to move and stretch, I just want you just to have a moment to relax. So relax your shoulders, relax your fingertips, relax your face, let go of your jaw. Just take a few deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. While you're doing these stretches, I want you to really try and come in tune with your body and your mind. Try not to think about anything else, but just move through these stretches. It's going to be quite difficult to keep your mind completely clear because that is just a naturally hard thing to do. Little things are going to pop in and out of your mind throughout this stretching. But you just want to try and keep your mind as clear as possible. Just always think about your breathing, try and connect your breathing into your tummy. Try and relax into each stretch and flow as much as you can. You're just going to drop your chin to your chest. Bring it back to center. We're going to drop one ear to the shoulder. Place your opposite hand on your ear and gently push a little bit more. Slowly change to the other side. And again, take that hand and gently push. just gently come back up to center. If you're pregnant, you're going to place your hands behind your bum. You're going to squeeze the tummy, squeeze the bum, and just lift up. Open up your hips. You can do that if you're not pregnant, but I'm going to go for a twist. So the hand is going to come across, lift your spine nice and tall, and just start to rotate. Look behind your shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed, away from your ears. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, go the other way. Or come back down and push your hips back up again. Bring the soles of your feet together, and you can keep them forwards if you want to. If you're a little bit more flexible, you bring the feet in. And just gently rock side to side. And again, here your spine should be tall. So if you're slumped like this, maybe push your feet a little bit further forward and lift the body up again. Hold that stretch there, push your knees down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, try and push those knees down. Lovely, just bring your knees in, give them a hug. We're just going to roll down onto our backs. So hold on to your legs, slowly roll down. Bring your knees in. And just gently rock side to side. Now open your arms. If you're pregnant, you're going to place your feet down onto the floor. You're going to bring one leg straight, and the other leg is just very gently going to come over. So we don't want to drop all the way. We just want to get a little bit of a twist in the hips there. You can place a little bit of pressure down, but again, try not to twist through your abdominals. You should feel a stretch on the side of your leg. Otherwise, you're going to tip all the way over with both legs. Keep the knees bent. If you want more, you can straighten the top leg. Hold on to that foot. Turn your head the opposite way. And very gently bring it in. Change to the other side. So again, if you are pregnant, you're just keeping that one leg straight and you're just gently pushing that leg across your body. But again, we don't want to twist. We just want to go for a little bit of a push, and you should feel it here. Otherwise, we're working into the spine and we're going all the way down. Turn the head, relax the shoulders. Grab the top foot if you can. And just breathe. Remember what I said about relax. Relax your jaw, relax your face, relax your shoulders, your hands. Gently come back to center. And again, just go for a nice little rock. And we're going to advance the rock by lifting your feet up, flex your feet. You can hold here to the backs of the legs, pulling your legs down. And again, we just rock. If you want a little bit more, we're going to go for a full baby pose. So you grab the outsides of your feet. Open the knees up, push the legs down towards you. And again, try and keep the lower back to the floor flat. And just gently rock side to side. So you should feel like a nice little massage in the lower part of your back. And we're just opening up into the inner thighs. your feet together. And again, push them down towards you, keeping your knees open. And just gently let your feet go. And bring the soles of your feet together again. Just move back a tiny bit. Soles of your feet together. Just let it go here. Hands down by your sides. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze your bum. Just try and push up through those hips. Just go as high as you can feel. Push, push, push. You should open it here. Lock into the core. Use your hands if you need a little bit of help. And take a deep breath very slowly in. Drop. Exhale, push up again. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Squeeze your core. And inhale, we're going to do that one more time. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Place your feet onto the floor. And then just gently roll over to your side. And just take the top leg here. So it's a nice simple stretch. Take the top leg, really pull it in as much as you can. Just stretching out those quads, stretching out those thighs and hips. Release and very gently change to the other side. Good, and then roll back onto your side and push yourself up onto all four position. So come into a tabletop position. So your knees are underneath your hips. You've got a nice flat back here. So it's tabletop. So imagine your body as a table. So you've got a cup of tea on your back. So if you was to do this and move around too much, that tea would obviously fall off. So we want to make sure it's just a nice, strong, stable position here. We're going to tuck the toes underneath. Now if you're pregnant, you may just want to lift your knees up off the floor. And you can place them back down when you're ready. Otherwise, you can also do a downward dog if you're pregnant, but it depends if you feel comfortable doing this during your pregnancy. So downward dog, we want to push through your hands. Get your chest towards your thighs. Push your heels down towards the floor. Make sure your knees have got a slight bend and we want to lift those hips up nice and high. So you should really feel this in the backs of your legs. Deep breaths. And we're just going to sink down to the knees into child pose. I'm going to do that again. Hands underneath your shoulders, lift up into your downward dog. Try and get a little bit more out of your stretch. So each time we do this, we want to push that a little bit further. Drop down, child pose. Now you're going to stay here if you're pregnant. Otherwise you're going to come through. Bring the elbows down. Push your nose to your mat all the way through. Your bum is going to come down and we're going to lift up to cobra. Breathe out, relax your shoulders. Option for cobra on your elbows. Squeeze your bum and drop down. Knees, downward dog again. Lift up. Push the heels down, push the chest through. Sink to the knees, child pose. Stay here if you're pregnant, otherwise come through, all the way up. Push, lift that chest a little bit more if you can. Bend the knees, push back. We're going to do it one more time. Lift to that downward dog. Drop to child pose. Drag your nose down and through to cobra. Oh. Good. Just a really simple but lovely sequence. You should really feel that all through the body. And slowly drop down. And come back to your tabletop position. We're going to place one hand on our temple. You can do this when you're pregnant as well. So we're going to open up that chest. And we're going to bring the elbow down to our opposite hand. So we open up, breathe, exhale, close in. Try and get that twist. Because this twist isn't too extreme, you can do this one through pregnancy. Really open that elbow nice and high here. Squeeze and close in. Got two more. And last one. Just change to the other side. So again, hand on your temple. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Close down. Inhale. Exhale. Just move in your own time as well. So if you want to go a little slower, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to go for another two. And last one. Again, back to your tabletop position. Just have a little breather. Cow pose. So we're going to tuck it under. Sorry, cat pose. Curve all the way through your spine. Tummy comes right in. Just go back to a neutral spine if you're pregnant. Otherwise, we're going to come up to cow pose. Lift your hips, lift your chin. And again, deep breath. Push it out, push it up. And open. Inhale. Exhale. Let's move it a little bit quicker now. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. And just relax there. Now we're going to come back up into our downward dog. If you find this uncomfortable again, if you're pregnant, your option is just to go for a straight leg out. So make sure the foot stays on the floor and a straight leg back. So what we're going to try and do is just push that leg here. Okay? Heel down. Because the whole point of this next one is for our calf muscles. So again, if you're pregnant, push your toes down into the floor, down into the floor. Okay? If you want to do this as well through pregnancy, again back up to downward dog, that's fine. Lift nice and high. And we're going to push one foot, heel to floor, and then push the other. So just releasing out your feet, releasing out your calves. 1. Just relax into that position. Come back down and sink to your child pose again. Come back to all fours. Now we're going to go for a pigeon stretch, one of my favourite stretches. So you want to bring one foot underneath and that heel needs to come through. Okay, so bring that foot forward, forward, forward as much as you can. Give it a little wiggle and the back leg needs to go straight behind. You want to roll this hip bone to that heel. Okay, so that's where we're really going to feel it. And then push down. So you can stay here with your body and chest lifted. If you want more, take a deep breath in. Exhale, go further down. Take another deep breath in and just try and push that leg behind you further away. So make that stretch a little bit deeper. Try to relax. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And you're just going to bring that back leg in. Okay, so you can stay here. Pull that foot towards you as well. If you're not feeling much going on here, use this back hand. Push your body up. Push that foot towards you. Nice lift through your elbow. You can either stay facing towards the front. If you find it more comfortable, you can turn to the side and pull a little bit further in. And very gently change. Go to the other side, same thing. Back to your pigeon stretch. So again, that foot needs to come right forwards. Tip over. Or my butt cheeks definitely need this today. Just find your position. Remember what I said, always think about your breathing, always think about how you're relaxing. Are your shoulders relaxed? Is your face relaxed? Let go of any tension in your jaw. We just want to make sure the core is slightly embraced. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Hands underneath. Oh, very gently come in. Bring that back leg in. Oh, such an intense stretch, but it's so nice. Feels good after. Bring that foot towards you. Again, if you're a little bit more flexible, you've got a little bit more movement in your hips, bring it there. Turn if you want to. Just gently let go. Bring both knees in. And just go back onto your toes. So you might need to go wider in your stance if you're pregnant, so give room for your bump. And just very gently rock forward onto your toes and back. Drop those heels down and just slowly lift your bum up. So again, if you're pregnant, you might want to go wide, a slight bend in your knees and just hang there slightly. Otherwise, we keep our feet fairly close together and just wrap your hands behind your legs. And you just go to where you feel you can go in this stretch. So you want to try and get those legs straight and keep your chest towards your thighs. Breath in, exhale. Can you push a little bit further? Come on, really get as much out of each stretch as you can. Your body will thank you for it later. And just bend those knees and very slowly roll up through your spine. Head will come up last. Down, roll down through your spine, soften your knees, each vertebrae at a time, just relax it back down and go back into that position again. Nice deep breath, exhale, push into that stretch. Bend the knees, slowly roll up. Do that one more time. Drop the chin. Slowly down. So this is working into the lower back, hamstrings as well. And very slowly roll back up. Just roll those shoulders back. Place your hands on the small of your back. Open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your abdominals. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Just relax there. Roll your wrists. Roll your ankles. And there we have it, your stretch.